is even going on here? There is like so many images superimposed on top of each other. There's my box is blocking. There's another image underneath it. It's not just Adam Driver's face. There's an additional image of like a woman and her boobas is out and everything. So my boxes happen to be placed there. But you got the eyeball right there. You got the bed. You got Adam Driver right there. You got whatever the hell's going on back there. You got him again. It's like, what is even happening here? And again, now it makes a lot more, even like with this minute and a half long teaser trailer, whatever the hell it is, which again, you watch this and you're like, wait, what? What is this even about? It's so all over the place. But just like stuff like this is just weird. It's just confusing. You know what it is? You know what comes across? I don't like to use this word a lot. I refrain from using it a lot of the times, but it just comes across as pretentious bullshit. It comes across as pretentious bullshit that has been percolating, that has been stewing for 40 years from a filmmaker who, to be perfectly honest, chat, listen, Francis Ford Coppola, yes, Francis Ford Coppola, he made some amazing movies back in the day. He directed The Godfather Part 2, Apocalypse Now, Outsiders, The Rainmaker, etc. He has not made a good movie in a long time. He has not made a good movie in the 21st century. Okay? He hasn't made a good movie in the 24 years that we've been in the 21st century. And I think maybe you can make an argument, I mean, since the 90s. It's been a while. It's been a long time. And the fact that he's been trying to make this for 40 plus years now, and the fact that he's just not the filmmaker he once was and hasn't been for a very long time, that's a recipe for disaster in my book. And as everything I'm seeing, how this is being described, the way it looks, the thing is, like, the CGI in this looks so terrible. It looks so bad. And I'm like, where did the money go? You spent let me look at the budget. I'm going to look at the budget of this. Okay, this is not like a low-budget film. It looks like a but it looks like a Tubi. This movie looks like a Tubi movie. It looks like it should go straight to Tubi. But Megalopolis. Let me go ahead and bring up the budget here. $120 million. $120 million film, and I'm just like, where is that on display? Certainly not with the special effects that you're showing off right now. It's just awful. I mean, you have the scenes of the statues, and those look so fake. You have that first shot of the meteors coming down. It looks like a YouTube fan film or something. It's like, what are we doing? And then you just have all these images like superimposed on top of each other, just making it like purposely confusing. Like, what the hell am I looking? It looks like a bunch of gobbledygook. It looks like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And there's just like that one shot of, like, I get it that it's like, okay, we're inspired by, the Roman Empire, and then Rome fell. Yeah. I get it. This amazing, civilization and slowly over time it crumbled. Wasn't like that. But, like, there's just, like, some really cheap-looking ass costumes. There's a Shia LaBeouf, like, wearing a Halloween costume at one point. He's, like, wearing, like, a Halloween costume. Where is it? You got Shia LaBeouf. He's doing his thing. Claudio! I don't know if I would support Shia LaBeouf. I'd be a little... Look, what again, more of these... What is that? What's even going on there? Oh, man. Where's the LaBeouf? He was, like, wearing a Halloween costume at some point. I can't even find it. Oh, man. I want to find it. His little Halloween... Maybe it's over here. Hold on. A little play out.
We are taking our city back.
There he is! Where is goddamn little... What's this shot? Oh, my God. Eek. Ugh. I don't know, Chad. I don't know about Shia LaBeouf wearing a... Party City Roman Emperor outfit, while on either side we have, like, it's not like they're actually flanking him, it's just like two different shots. Actually, I wonder if they copied and just pasted, they just flipped them. If they just went into Premiere Pro and they flipped them. Oh man, it looks terrible. This just looks awful. Like, I am Driver looking like a weirdo. Yeah, so I'm not impressed. Just do it! Oh, I bet they're gonna put that in there. Oh man, let me see what you guys are saying. Very curious. Arty fart. It's super artsy and fartsy. It's bloated. It is filled to the brim with gas. There's no question about that. Terrible Blade Runner sequel. Oh, man. Oh, my lordy. Let's see. I'm not interested in this Shia LaBeouf redemption arc, yeah. I'm shocked. Well, the thing is, Francis Ford Coppola has done, like, he's, like, super forgiving of, like, a lot of questionable people. Isn't he, like, hasn't he, like, come out and, like, defended and praised the pedophile filmmaker? What's his name? The guy that did Jeepers Creepers. Didn't he come out and say, like, this guy's great. He's an amazing filmmaker, and I don't get it. And it was just like, dude. Dude. Let me look up that guy's name. Let me see. Jeepers Creepers. Victor Salva. Yep, convicted child rapist. Oh, Jesus. No, this was actually, it was the actual trailer, yeah. Yeah. This looks like a mess, yeah. Have I been drugged? Somehow Shia's return. You broke my heart, Francis. I mean, Fredo, this looks bad. It looks bad. Art! It's art! Art! Put that gif in there. Get your loose box out of the way, Chris. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Turbo Blade Runner sequel. I'll try to be charitable and say maybe that's part of a montage. Oh, man. Oh, lordy. Chris, I avoid this word that describes myself on a regular basis. Pretentious. Wasn't Jack or Rob Williams a Bill wanna drink Cosby's lesson? What, really? I didn't know that. Jack was awful, though. I thought Tetra was pretty good. Not a good film, but my favorite guilty pleasure is Francis Ford Coppola's. Yeah, no, I could see that as a guilty pleasure movie. I watched that not so long ago. I did audio commentary for that film. And did I do a review? I think I did a review for it as well. Yeah, like, again, production design is great. Production design, costumes, makeup, to the nines, great. But the acting and it's rough. Keanu Reeves is so miscast in that film. So what was the plot again? That's a good question. Watching this, it's impossible to figure out. I was like, wait, what's going on? The plot is about a natural disaster that befalls a city, and it destroys it. And then you have these two dueling architects who want to build it in their own image. And I guess one of those architects is Adam Driver. And I don't know who the other one is. I don't know if it's Shia LaBeouf or someone else, but that's pretty much it. Let's see here. What's he done since The Rainmaker? He did a really awful movie with Tim Roth. I forget what was it called. I forget what it was called, but it was so bad. Should have stayed unmade, yeah. I thought the statues looked kind of cool. I gotta disagree. Didn't care for them. But if you want a good sci-fi film, watch. No, Metropolis is a classic. Yeah, Metropolis. Which may be what he's going to pay homage to. I would be surprised. Jesus Christ. It's a hidden Pluto TV film. This should be on Pluto TV. It should be Tubi. It looks like a Tubi movie. I was like, why does this look this way? Shia LaCroix. Shia LaBeouf being in this movie makes the most sense. Yeah. Yeah, now it does with like learning about who he's defended in the past. Ugh. Bull, man, how that mighty have fallen. Like Francis Ford Coppola, it's like, dude. Oh my God. Shia LaBeouf. Serious spot, great salutations. Hope you're living long and prospering. Good to have you here. Shia not only gave women herpes, he can burn in Disney. Hell yeah. Shia LaDoof. Oh, just do it. Did it kind of look like the George Clooney Batman costume? Well, to be fair, what's his name? Joel Schumacher, didn't he base like the look of both the Val Kilmer and Clooney costumes off of Greek statues? And you have Greco-Roman influences, obviously. So, yeah. Him and Ridley Scott on a race to see who can fall farther from grace. Man, they really are. They're neck and neck. They are neck and neck. You know, to be fair, though, I'll give Ridley Scott this. He has not come out and defended a pedophile. I'll give Ridley that. It's like he's not the filmmaker he once was, but at least he doesn't make excuses for pedophilia, which is, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Oh, man. Oh, Lordy. I don't get the real art. I don't get it. Worst Blade Runner sequel. This makes me want to apologize for Godfather 3. Oof. You fairly made 3 films in the 21st century. I thought Tetra was good, says Mike Manhattan. Victor Salva. Yeah, Victor Saliva. This movie's worked on for decades. Looks like the Lucas Mucus strikes again. Yeah, it's my masterpiece. It's my magnum opus. You're welcome. You're welcome, cinema lovers. This is what you deserve. This is what you deserve. Now give me all the fucking money. He wants like $100 million marketing campaign for this movie. I'm just like, what are you talking about, dude? The thing is, the thing with Francis Ford Coppola is he's been sniffing his own farts for like since the 70s. And, he's wrapped up in his wealth that he just doesn't really understand like what's kind of going on outside of his bubble. And, or just the perception of his films, I think, certainly his latter films. And, he's just, I don't think he's really, understanding like what reality is right now. I think it's just like, yeah, he's just, I don't think he's with it. Yeah. Hallenberger, good to see you. Because do everything but read the chat. I'm reading. I was going on a thing. I'm working down the chat. I have to work down it now. So this is the movie he's worked on for decades. Looks like the Lucas Mucus. Chris gives the answer. Chris, I'm gonna Google it. I didn't see it. The chat's moving for you guys, but I have it like stopped so I can go down and see what everyone was saying. I paused it for myself. There's like a mashup of Watchmen, Blade Runner 2049, Metropolis. Yeah, that's a good comparison, Cedar Spock. That's good. Fly. I got a fruit fly. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. It's crazy. Why any same person defend a pedophile? I know. Looks like it could go either way, two ways. Says Mr. Thank you, Tippy. It's either going to be a polarizing movie where half the audience will get on board with what's going on, enjoy, and the other half just won't. Think something like Cosmopolis, which I hated. Or it'll be colossal disaster level, something like Cats or Showgirls. Other way, I'll be seeing it in IMAX. And like they're pleasantly surprised or fucking pissed. Fair enough. There are images. Lawrence Fishburne narrated the first part. Shia LaBeouf yelled something, and Adam Driver had something to say. Does that even make any sense? Fuck about. Yeah, that is a great break. Dylan Murray, you did the best breakdown out of anybody for this trailer. You are right. There were images. Lawrence Fishburne narrated the first part of the trailer. Shia LaBeouf yelled something. Adam Driver had something to say. Couldn't understand what the hell he said. It doesn't make any sense. Fuck if we all know. Great way to break it down. Brilliant. Very well done. Architect fight, yeah, pretty much. I hate Coppola's Dracula. It's not because of Keanu Reeves, though he is bad. But it's not the worst thing. It's the whole plot line of Mina Harker falling in love with Dracula, and it just derails the whole story. Yeah. Chris, there's the other ones. Giancarlo Esposito. Oh, that's him, and he's in the trailer. We spot him. His daughter is Missandei from Game of Thrones, who Driver is in love with, which complicates things. Ooh, there you go. Met Damien, a cameo of the Hunchback and Weird Face Show. Really? Oh shit. Mike Mann says, I'll give it a chance. Looks like he put it all into this. He put something into it. I'll say that. Here's the thing. Like, it could come out like being like, hey, this is the best movie of the year. You know what? All those studios that said, nope, they could all be wrong. They could all be wrong. Every single studio that watched the movie and was there said, no. You know what? They could have it wrong, So, give it a shot. Oh my Lord. I know, it's very weird. That's the other thing about it. Like, this looks nothing like his style. That's the crazy thing about it. It's weird. This is the same director as Godfather: The Apocalypse Now, along with The Outsider. Like, what the fuck happened to this director? Did he just go soft? The thing is, and I've talked about this before, you could be an amazing director, but you're not going to be amazing throughout your entire career. Like, that's rare. You're going to fall off. That happens. It happens as you get older. You get more set in your ways. You become reliant on certain things. It's happened to a lot of great filmmakers. George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, a lot of these people. And Francis Ford Coppola is one of those other guys too, 100%. And even now, you can't even, if you were to put these films side by side, it's just like, I can't even fucking tell the difference. Or excuse me, not even tell the difference. You can't even, you wouldn't even be able to know that this is from the same person. It's so weird. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen the movie, but like, even he did a what was that? Is it you? That's it. Youth Without Youth. I hated that movie. Was awful. That movie was terrible. That one. Youth Without Youth, or whatever the hell it was with Tim Roth. That was so bad. Like, if you told me that the guy that made The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2, which I think you can argue are some of the greatest films of the 20th century, genre-defining movies, set a standard in the 70s that people look to and are inspired by. If you told me that the same guy that made those movies would go on to make Youth Without Youth, I was like, what are you talking about? But it's true. It happens to all these guys. You know, I mean, look, Ridley Scott, he made arguably what's probably my favorite movie of all time, Alien, and then he went and made Prometheus. So it happens. You can't always be on top. You know, I'm not. You know, at that point, it's just like, just retire. You know, please just retire. Rest on your laurels. Rest on your legacy. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, have new people come in and maybe even like have a different filmmaker like take your idea. You know, I think that would have been maybe it's like he's like I want to make this movie, but I'm not the filmmaker that I once was. And maybe give it to another person to craft it. I think that would have been a better choice. But you know, we'll inevitably see. We'll see. I'll give it a chance. Looks like he put all of this as Mike Manhattan. Yeah, I'm talking about Youth Without Youth. Thank you. Ridley's worst movie is still more watchable than fucking Jack. I'd have to go through Ridley Scott's entire filmography. I don't know, man. I don't know. Jar Jar is the key. That's what George Lucas said. Jar Jar's the key to this whole thing. All right, if Jar doesn't work, this whole thing doesn't work. It's like, yeah, he was right. George Lucas, hindsight's 2020. He was right. He was right. It's poetry. He was so fucking right. He just didn't know. He didn't know the way in which he was right, but he was right. Look about as well. It looks like it could be bad. The architecture does catch my eye. Yeah, I don't know. Fair enough. Ridley Scott kicked a pedophile out of his movie, All the Money in the World. Yeah, that's true. There you go. See? Good for Ridley. This movie also has a comic book that will explore the world of Megalopolis. Again, that side material. Are you going to see this AI-generated movie? Wow, now you're right. You're so right. Aesthetically, it looks like it was created by an AI. Wow. That's it. Man, Dill Murray had the best breakdown, but Nia Brownie, in terms of this aesthetic, it looks like it was made with AI. I want to know the VFX team that's behind this. Was there trouble? I'm just gonna, because I don't know if there was like any issues behind the scenes. Was there issues with the VFX team on this movie? I am very curious about that. But you're right. This looks like it's made by AI. It just looks. It's like this isn't. Something's off about everything. I saw Watch It Disney Plus today. I thought it was okay, says Hamilton. Fair enough. I'd rather you fail by swinging way too hard for the fences than fail while just trying to bunt constantly. But I feel like Francis Ford Coppola has been bunting for like 30 fucking years now. Oh, man. Oh, Lordy. Matt Damon is true form. Matt Damon. What's this? What's this, Austin? Did you see this? No. Oh, wow. Francis Ford Coppola accused... Is this recent? This came out today. Francis Ford Coppola accused of trying to kiss extras on Chaotic Megalopolis said, oh, my God. I'm gonna read this. Let me read all your comments here. A lot of this was shot in the volume 2. No wonder it looks so... Oh, no. No wonder this looks so fake. There you go. Now this makes a lot of sense now. Now this is making a lot of sense. I don't like that volume, chat. I know it's been used for like certain things and it's worked, but people that become... I'm telling you, when you have these filmmakers become over reliant on certain things, and it just doesn't look good. It looks really bad. Yeah, I could tell it's the volume. It's like, why does it look this way? It looks like AI generated. Some people just have one or two good ideas for a movie or book, and then that's that. That's true. And they spend the rest of their lives trying to live up to their own hype. Yeah. 100%. Absolutely. Josh, 7 Facade, thank you so much for coming. 69 months of incredible support. Good to have you here, Josh. Broccoli, thank you, good sir. Hope you're doing very well today. Absolute pleasure to have you here. That's right, Jack. Oh, we talked about Jack. That's right. Can't forget about that film. This is actually Godfather 4. This is the Godfather 4. It's like a secret Godfather sequel. I don't think the craft was the issue of Prometheus. I think the issue is that every character is a blithering moron. I would, yeah, that's a part of it, but I still feel like, why does his world not match the world of Alien? Like, I've gone over that before. I'm not going to go off on a tangent, but it's just like, he literally helped create the aesthetic of that entire franchise and of that film. And it's like, it's the same thing with George Lucas. It's the same exact thing. It's like, why does the past look significantly more advanced, and everything's shiny and everything's clean, everything's holograms everywhere. Whereas in the original film, it's a lived-in, gritty, moist, future where the goddamn walls have absorbed the cigarette smoke, and even though they're supposed to be pristine white, they're yellowed over. Everything's supposed to have big, dumb, derpy buttons. It's just like that's on the director. That's on the director. Like you are the person that dictates what this movie is going to look like. And then you carry that down to the production design team. It's just like that's on him 100%. And he doesn't even know. And it happened with tons. It's happened with tons of filmmakers. It happened with George Lucas. It happened with Steven Spielberg. They just don't remember the aesthetics of films that they helped create. It's just so bizarre to me. Apparently, a lot of the crew left during production. Oh my God, they were fired. The VFX team was fired. Oh man. Oh lordy. Wikipedia page. Scroll down to alleged conflicts on set. Police. All right, I'm going to read this. Because I'm not going to go on a tangent immediately goes on tangent. I know, I'm sorry. Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Let me look at this right now. All right, get out of here. Get out of here, Adam Driver. I like you, but... All right, this is from IGN. Francis Ford Coppola. This came out today. This came out like a couple hours, 3 hours ago. New report details troubles on the set following first official trailer. Francis Ford Coppola tried to kiss extras on the set of Megalopolis. A new report claims one of several accusations leveled at the 85-year-old director ahead of the film's debut at Cannes Film Festival. Wow. According to the Guardian report, Coppola is known for pulling women into his lap during the film's production, among other behavior, the passage reads. Several sources also found that Coppola could be old school, wow, quotation marks, old school in his behavior around women. Wow, that is... He allegedly pulled women to sit on his lap, for example, and during one Bacchanalian nightclub scene being shot in the film, witnesses say Coppola came on set and tried to kiss some of the topless and scantily clad female actors. Wow. He apparently claimed that he was trying to get them in the mood. Megalopolis executive co-producer defended Coppola in a statement that was sent to IGN at one point describing what he called the director's desire to inspire and establish the club atmosphere, which was so important to the film. The full statement falls below. Okay. Tell that to the women he forced himself on. I have known and worked with Francis and his family for over 35 years. One of the first assistant directors and executive producer on his new epic Megalopolis, helped oversee and advise the production, ran the second unit. Francis successfully produced and directed an enormous independent... Okay, you're not saying anything about that. There were 2 days when he shot a celebratory Studio 54-esque club scene where Francis walked around set to establish the spirit of the scene by giving kind hugs and kisses on the cheek to the cast and background players. It was his way to help inspire and establish the club atmosphere, which is so important to the film. I was never aware of any complaints of harassment or ill behavior during the course of the project. The rest of the article covers the fraught production of Megalopolis, which was first conceived nearly 50 years ago. I've been saying 50 years ago, 1977. Wow, never mind. Coppola, who has worked on such seminal works as the Godfather trilogy, let's take it easy. The trilogy is the duology. Come on. Spent $120 million of his own money to make the film, which stars Adam Driver as Caesar, spelled Caesar wrong, Caesar Catalina, a visionary architect trying to build a utopia. The article details how Coppola was forced to shift to green screen technology after reportedly saying he didn't want to make a Marvel movie. Look how that worked out. At the end of the day, that's what he ended up shooting. One source apparently said, "I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is looking better than this." And at one point, most of the visual effects team... Oh, here we go. And how at one point, most of the visual effects and art teams quit halfway through the shoot. I can tell. Megalopolis is repeatedly compared to Apocalypse Now, another famed Coppola movie that struggled through a difficult production. I highly recommend watching the behind-the-scenes documentary, Heart of Darkness. That movie was fucking nuts. The final product was reportedly described by one executive who saw the film as batshit crazy. The reviewer apparently said it was like Einstein and relativity. What does this even mean? Another viewer apparently said it was like, quote, like Einstein and relativity in 1905, Picasso... in Guernica, 1937, it's a date in the history of cinema. This is what I'm talking about. Pretentious ass bullshit. We'll know soon enough for ourselves when Megalopolis debuts at the Cannes Film Festival on Friday. I am very interested to hear about that. First of all this turns out to be true. which I think a lot of it probably is. Fuck him. Holy shit. Now you talk about spitting on your legacy. Wow. Wow, dude. Oh, it's okay. What's the line did they say? How did they describe him? The old school mentality. Dude. Yeah, don't mind me. Even though like the extras are all topless, you know, you gotta imagine that type of scene is difficult for a lot of people involved. You know, they are literally bearing it all. You know, it could be uncomfortable, you know, going into that. And I don't know, as a film, I'm not a filmmaker. You know, I'm not a director. Would love to. You know, it'd be cool if someday I could be, but I'm not. But I think I just kind of fucking know, just as a decent human being, you know, not to harass someone on set when they're doing something that's so uncomfortable. That's fucking gross. And he should be ashamed of himself. Jesus Christ. Wow. If this all turns out to be true, which I don't know. This sounds like it probably is. That's disgusting. Well, fuck him. Fuck Francis Ford Coppola. Holy shit. What a way to just completely destroy your legacy. Man. Megalopolis, everybody. Megalopolis. Christ. Now, what are your thoughts on that? Wow, thank you for bringing this to my attention. This came out they timed this perfectly. They knew exactly what they were doing. These people that were like, we're going to leak all this. We're going to reveal all this shit when that trailer debuts. Wow. Deadpool, good to have you, by the way. Megalopolis, more like Megacropolis. Agreed. Holy shit. Now it's like, I already thought the movie looked bad, but with this on top of it, it's like, man, fuck this film. Non-consensual kind of hugs and kisses. Yeah, that's all it is. Non-consensual hugs and kisses while they're topless. Just wants to get him in the mood. I'm not against pushing down an old person. You can push him down. He'd go quick. He would be pushed down quick. No means no, Trump friend. Your old wrinkly ass not getting anyone in the mood. Yeah. Oh my Lord. If you could see my face right now, yeah. So they're not denying it. They're not denying it, and that speaks volumes. The fact they're not denying. Well, they're just making excuses for it. He's old school. You know, it was the 70s. You know, that's what they did in the 70s. Jesus. Oh man. Let's see here. Yeah, they're not going to do that like during the filmmaking process because they're going to get fired. Exactly. Some people are like, why did they bring that up now? Because they don't want to fucking lose their jobs and their livelihoods and get blacklisted. Exactly. Good point, Bishop Sycamore. Very good point. Okay, the biggest red flag right there is that this is something he is obsessed over. Yeah, that's 100%. I agree. There's so many. I mean, sometimes it works out. You know, like Jordan Peele's like, you know, Get Out. Like he was thinking about that for so long and he worked on that script for many years and it worked out. But I don't know, after 45 years, it's 50 years now. Since 1977. It's like, that's worrisome. That's really worrisome. And that's, you know, not even along with everything that apparently he did on set. Allegedly did on set, which looks like he did. Man. I mean, this movie doesn't have MODOK, so it's got that going for it. No, it just has a rapey filmmaker. I'm gonna take MODOK over this guy. As far as we know, MODOK didn't try to sexually assault anyone, which is nice. Oh man, when your creepy uncle gets a directing job, right? Oh man, Christ, Megacropolis, old school. What a statement. Trying to get them in the mood. Also, he smoked a lot of weed on set. Wow. Especially harassing the topless female extras. That's disgusting. They're not there for that shit. 100%. The people who are topless probably aren't even happy to do it. I mean, well, doing something like that is it's already uncomfortable. And again, if I was the filmmaker, the director, the producer, everyone on set, like we want to make sure these people feel comfortable. Okay, you know, this is difficult. You know, and just to do that, I'm just like, I just can't believe that. Yeah, old school like Harvey Weinstein, straight up. Straight up. He's on a flight log? Yeah, I know. Has he gone to Epstein Island before? Clown Peaks. I might be old school, but I've never sexually assaulted anyone. Exactly. Yeah, that's a weird way to cover that. Yeah, because they know it's true. And they're like, we got to spin this. He should have retired. He should have retired. He should have retired in the 90s. Megalopolis, shitopolis. Yeah, I'm skipping this movie. Gross garbage. I want to review this just because I just want to cover the film, but just hearing all about this stuff, this is just downright disgusting. Ugh, wow. Man. Hell, if I was directing a scene like that, I'd probably do my best to just get the scene done as fast as possible, and the people who are getting naked just get over with and spend nothing to be dragged out. Yeah. Hope it was worth selling his villa, his villa, and his vineyard. Now being able to pass that down to his children, right? Oh, Lord. There you go. It was like Van Gogh and Da Vinci mixed with some Sistine Chapel. Well, now it makes sense why he came out and he defended Victor Salva. And it's like, okay, this is yeah. Yep. Nick Nairzu, good to see you. Hey, just checking in for the first time. Good to see you, good sir, man. You came in at a hell of a time. Hell of a fucking time. Just learned that Francis Ford Coppola is most likely a big creep. Now he says getting people in the mood for the club like an 85-year-old Italian-American who's just lusting after you. Yeah, the semi's back with Polanski. Could drug and rape 13-year-olds. Oh, man. Oh, my Lord. Francis Coppola is in charge for defending Victor Salva. Yeah, we were just talking about that. The man who made the Jeepers Creepers movies a whole decade after being convicted for statutory rape. Yep. Who tried to sexually assault someone? It's not try, Cedar Spock. It's did. Francis Ford Coppola. Yeah. Allegedly did. Allegedly. Man. Oh, did he pay his legal fees too? Wow, I didn't know he paid his legal fees. Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can watch. I'm going to pirate this. But I'm going to tell you right now, chat, I am not going to give this man a cent. I am not going to give Francis Ford Coppola a cent. If I'm going to review this and watch this, I'm going to pirate this movie. I'm going to put my fucking pirate, I'm going to put my pirate's hat on. I'm going to get my eye patch. I'm going to get my goddamn hook hand, and I'm going to download this movie, and I'm going to pirate this fucking film. Holy shit. What a gross human being. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna Putin tube it. We're gonna Putin tube that shit. Yep. Ooh, yeah, it's just a circle of sex pests defending each other. Oh, it's so gross. Ugh. Yeah, F movies. We'll do F movies. We'll find it somehow. Oh, man. Do I think more directors should self-fund their projects? Not in the way that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with directors financing their projects. If they have the means to do it, then go for it. You know, it's their money. It's their decision, obviously. But if you're going to do it, then you got to be responsible, which clearly Francis Ford Coppola was not. You know, allegedly. But, again, they're not denying a lot of these things. They're just kind of spinning it to a degree. Zoovy Zoov. Thank you for the follow. It's a good name. Hello, Zoovy Zoov. Ahoy, yar. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. 100%. Yeah, no way I'm watching this. I don't know if I would for free. You know, I think that is very fair. Yeah, I have a decision to make now. Make Mike Monkey D. Luffy and be the best part ever. Yeah, definitely. Ugh. Francis Ford Coppola made a huge mistake. That's one way to say it. When Paul Verhoeven filmed the nude shower scene, I remember that. I was just thinking about that, Deadpool. When Paul Verhoeven filmed the nude shower scene in Starship Troopers, he agreed to film it naked to help the cast feel more comfortable. He did that. He went on his way. He's like, you know what? All right, fine. He did that. Right? Oh. No, sell people while you're making the movie if you are, or in general, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pirate the movie for us with a little pirate. I'll get my little pirate's cap on. Oh my god. Man. Wicked doesn't look so bad after all, huh? Wicked? Oh, the movie's coming out. Yeah, the Wizard of Oz. I was trying to think of the thing it's based on. Yeah. Oh, that new trailer for Oscar? Yeah, I saw I didn't really care for that first teaser at all. I was like, I just, you know, and I don't know anything about Wicked. I've never seen the original show. I think I've heard some of the songs. I was like, I wasn't really, I don't know, didn't. When I saw the trailer, I just didn't care for it. But we'll have more context now. But wow, I'll put this up on YouTube. Holy shit. I was like, we're going to react to this trailer. I think the movie looks shitty, but I did not know about all this stuff. Thanks for providing me the details, guys. I do appreciate it. Ali Osher, thank you for the 11 biddies. Ugh. Fern, good to have you. Got little cat bug just moving and grooving. I need to see some cat bug emotes right now. Make me feel better. Man, it just kind of disappoints you. It's like, well, it's, I've said this before. I've talked about it here on this platform. We're talking about literally movies. We're all fans of certain things, of film and TV and books and comics and video games and like entertainment, right? But you gotta be careful. You could admire a person's work, but don't like always don't look to them as like these bastions of morality. Because it turns out maybe I shouldn't say more often than not, but it can turn out that a lot of these people are just as gross as anyone else is out there. And so it's just good to keep that in mind and to be like, well, I like this work, but just remember like, hey, this person could be a piece of shit. So, oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh Lord. I get annoyed when the word vanity project gets thrown around willy-nilly in every movie that director is passionate about because there's a specific time, specific place for that term to be applied. This is looking like I think this applies. I think I would apply it there. My whole like, just kind of ending part, because now we can move on. It's just, just don't invest your entire life into like a single individual and think that they're this. Don't put everyone on a pedestal. Don't put everyone on the pedestal, because it could turn out they can be just as weird and gross as anybody else, as any of us schlubs, or fucking worse, or much, much worse. In the case of Francis Ford Coppola, it's much, much worse. I wonder if they're going to cancel the Cannes premiere. Man, jerk off project, yeah. Just be careful, Chad. Just And then, you'll be sad. You'll be a little bit disappointed, but you won't be incredibly disappointed, I suppose. Even though I'm kind of feeling just like, I'd be honest. I've said this, like, I haven't thought Francis Ford Coppola has been relevant in well over 30 years. But man, after hearing this, you're just kind of like, ugh, It's like, now it's gonna suck. It's like, when you watch The Godfather or something, it comes through a lot of films. It's like you watch, you're like, yeah, this guy, he defended a pedophile. Guy who made this. Oh, this is the same guy that, like literally sexually assaulted women on the set of his most recent movies. Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah, what are you going to do? All right. What's that, Deadpool? What you got? If you want a palate cleanser, the trailer for Butterfly in the Sky, what? Butterfly in the Sky. We'll look at that. We're going to look at that. And we're going to move on. It's only the episode of Director's Bad Movie. It's another processing a guy whose work you liked is a complete turd. That said, fuck him. Hope this affected. I hope so. Yeah, YouTube and Twitch are suitable for people getting angry. Well, I'm sorry. YouTube and Twitch are suitable for people getting angry. That's what you mean, Fern. You already talked about the Batman and Cape Crusader. Some pictures were released. I think I talked about it briefly the other day. Rock is summer like peanut butter ain't so bad. I know. Well, I've even said when the Rock was in the, it's like, it's weird, it's gross. That's make people uncomfortable. But I'm like, at least you're not a cannibal. At least you're not accused of cannibalism like Armie Hammer. So I was like, could have been worse. The Rock is like, whoo! After all that, put me on a pedestal, joke. I'm scummy, but the wholesome kind is scummy. That's the best kind. I don't think they will. Isn't that in Italy? Cans, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, we're talking about Francis Ford Coppola. Just a whole bunch of crazy shit came out about him. Ace Rock. It's pretty gross stuff. Harassing women on set. And, the whole Megalopolis, his new movie, it just looks like it was a shit show behind the scenes. But, yeah, like kissing women and things. Like, what, fucking not consensual at all. The Rock also hasn't forced himself on anyone as far as we know. True. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. Fern, don't be one of those streamers? What do you mean? Don't be one of those streamers. I don't know, man. I feel like I feel like it would be, I don't think I would be honest if I just said, "Oh, whatever." I'm literally just expressing how I feel about this filmmaker who has taken advantage of his position And again, that's like, it's not like even the organization, it's not even like the film's producers are like trying to cover it all up at all. If anything, they seem to be twisting it, and they're basically saying, well, it happened, but it didn't, but it's old school. It's like, come on, man. I'm honestly being pretty honest about it. So I mean, if you want to go to a channel and have someone go, it's like, who cares? I like his movies. I'm just like, I mean, you can, man, but I'm gonna be honest about how I feel about this situation. It's not even about me not even looking forward to this movie. It's just reading all this stuff and them not even denying it. That's the thing that just kind of grosses and disgusts me. So if you got a problem with that, then you can leave. You can leave for all I care. Oh, hey, Chad, let's go ahead and watch. Not that. Revealing all the stuff behind the scenes. All right, Chad, hold on. Let me do some stuff really quick. Then we'll be good to go. Butterfly in the Sky. Slayer! Good to have you here, Slayer. Welcome. Good to get his honest opinion. That's why he preached it before. Yeah, I mean, I'm never, like, my whole thing is, like, listen, at the one thing I can promise at the end of the day, for when it comes to my content, is I'm going to give you my honest, earnest opinion. Whether it's the popular opinion, whether it's an unpopular opinion, I'm going to tell you how I feel about something. And if and we can agree disagree on that. We can disagree on that. But to say that I'm becoming like I'm whatever you describe me as, like a reactionary streamer or something like that. Like, I'm sorry, but I find sexually assaulting women on set gross. I think him abusing his staff on set. Him. Smoking apparently weed, delaying the production. I'm just like, oh, that's not good. So, So I don't know what else you want me to say, man. Hey, Chad, let's go ahead and watch Butterfly in the Sky. Let's go ahead and watch LeVar Burton. You know what's a good way? You know what's an excellent yeah, and him defending a fucking child rapist. It's like, I have issues with that. I got a few issues with him defending that guy. I was like, I think that, it's kind of unsavory. Anyway, let's watch Butterfly. We need a palate cleanser. I need a palate cleanser right now. Let's watch Butterfly in the Sky. Hi, LeVar Burton.
You want the Reading Rainbow treatment?
I do. I fucking do. I need it right now.
Butterfly in the sky.